Hello and welcome to Roll for Bowl, the game where I let statistical probabilities decide my lunch. It is episode 59. As always, we are inspired by Adventures in Ardia. And I got these amazing vegetable-based face masks from Satisfiction in their monthly book box, and I just had to use it, so I made a spa scene for Galir, the history professor, my broccoli stuffy, and of course, the banana dog. Enjoy. Our dice for this week, they are rich green because I may or may not be filming this on or about St. Patrick's Day. Aaron go brah! And now we're rolling for our base, and that is a 5, Broccoli White Bean by Daily Harvest. So here's the packaging. It is broccoli, white beans pureed with spinach, sweet potato, and nutritional yeast. I've had this one before. It kind of tastes like cheddar and broccoli soup, only it doesn't feel like your arteries are closing up. So this is a good start. So now we're going to roll for fat because there's nothing wrong with that. And that is a 4. That is mac and cheese. Actually, I don't know why I'm picking these up. I have a different angle so you can see the dice. But anyway, it's a 4. Yeah, it's a 4. So here's my mac and cheese. I actually bought it because it was both gluten and dairy free, and that doesn't happen a whole lot. So here, let's give you guys a better view of that. There we go. So this is just kind of make this a broccoli and cheese noodle soup, which should be fine. I'm not into, it's a little unorthodox, but I'm not anticipating anything really odd here. All right, let's roll for our next element. Here's the hummus I have. It is garlic. It is thick and rich and creamy and very yummy. So the hummus fell off the spoon and into the soup before I hit record, but there it is. The only thing I'm really concerned about is we've got 3 liquids here with different viscosities or thicknesses. The hummus is a very different thickness from the soup, and the mac and cheese is a different viscosity, although that just seemed to be dissipating. So I'm just hoping we won't get pockets of flavor. I hope it'll all be evenly distributed. Okay, on to our next roll. Now it's time to get wild with it and see how... Okay, that is not a bad roll. That is a 10 MSG. As Uncle Roger would say, king of flavor. So we are just going to add a very small amount of MSG. It is very potent. This is 1/8 of a teaspoon and it's not completely full. And we're going to mix it in really, really well because you do not want a big bite of pure MSG. So we need to roll for something fresh now, and that is a good roll. It is 7. It is thyme, which is always on our side. So here's the thyme we'll be using. I didn't take a whole lot. It's from my indoor herb garden, and this plant is fairly young. So hopefully this should be enough. So here's the thyme now that we've removed the stem, and we're just going to sprinkle that on top and, move it around a little bit just so we don't get a big mouthful of spice. So I'm allowing myself to get a little excited. All we need is a decent roll here. Oh, it's a 1. Okay. Galir! So what do you have to say for yourself?
A gorilla monster punched me so hard in the back of the head that I died.
It's still no excuse, man, but okay, I guess. So here are the sour apple chips I have. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know what they taste like, but I'm not excited about trying them for the first time on this bowl of soup. It was almost a really good bowl of soup. So here are my apple chips. We're just going to give it a very reluctant Hulk smash and sprinkle them over the top. And pray for the best. Oh, we were so close, guys. Hi, guys. So here's the soup. And yeah, I'm a little worried about the apple chips, but we're going to do our best and make it as good as we can. Here we go. That is 1, 2, 3. Actually, I like the apple chips. The soup is creamy, the hummus has mixed in, and the garlic is mixing, and it's kind of a noodle soup that's a lot thicker, and the apple chips are just kind of bright and on top and acidic. I think I would look better without sour apple chips and a little more thyme. But honestly, this is quite good. I'm happy. Gotta clean the palate here. But very good. All right, guys, that went down real easy. And we are going to give this a 9.8. Could have used a little more time. Wish the apple chips weren't sour. And I'm going to borrow from Tanara and say it went down real easy because it's cheesy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I love you.